Yo Champs, back again on Wrestle, Scope Daily with the latest WWE talk. Don't miss out, subscribe, and let's jump in. Drew McIntyre just did the unthinkable. The Scottish Warrior, a man who's built his career on pride, honor, and independence, has officially joined The Vision, the same faction he spent years fighting against, the same corrupt power structure he once vowed to destroy. And why? Revenge. Pure, burning revenge against Cody Rhodes ahead of Survivor Series. WarGames. This isn't just a heel turn. It's a psychological implosion, a man's descent into darkness. Drew hasn't just betrayed the fans, he's betrayed everything he's ever stood for. The fall of a warrior. For years, Drew McIntyre stood as one of WWE's most principled warriors, a lone wolf who fought on his own terms, refusing to play politics or bow to authority. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a symbol of honor in a business often ruled by manipulation and ego. But tonight, all of that changed. Drew didn't just make an alliance, he made a statement. He's no longer fighting for respect or glory, he's fighting for revenge, and that revenge has come at the cost of his soul. How it all fell apart. The truth is, Drew's been unraveling for months. Every loss, every missed opportunity, every stolen spotlight has chipped away at his pride. He's watched wrestlers he considers less talented soar past him while he's left to grind in the shadows. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes, the golden boy, the chosen one, has lived out every dream Drew ever chased. Cody left, built his name elsewhere, and returned as a conquering hero, getting chances. Drew fought years to earn. That resentment didn't form overnight. It's been brewing quietly, festering until tonight, when it finally exploded. The breaking point. Maybe it was one more match where Cody stole the spotlight. Maybe it was another title shot slipping through Drew's fingers. Or maybe it was just years of frustration boiling over. Whatever the final trigger, Drew reached his limit. And when the Vision came knocking, they found a man broken enough to listen. They didn't need to recruit Drew, they just had to whisper the right words. You've been held back because you play fair. Join us, and we'll give you the power to end Cody Rhodes once and for all. Why Drew said yes. Drew didn't join because he believes in the Vision's ideals. He joined because they offered him what he wanted most, revenge. They gave him a weapon, a platform, and the support to destroy Cody on the grandest stage possible. Survivor Series, WarGames, to Drew. This isn't a partnership, it's a means to an end. But to everyone watching, it's a tragedy. The moment a proud warrior traded his integrity for vengeance, the shock heard around WWE. The way Drew's betrayal unfolded was cinematic. Maybe it was during a Vision beatdown, where fans expected him to make the save, only for him to join the assault instead. Maybe it was during the WarGames team announcement, where Drew's name was revealed alongside the Vision's, leaving the arena in stunned silence. Or maybe it was in a promo, dripping with bitterness, where Drew spat venom at the fans who once cheered him. However it happened, one thing's certain. The WWE Universe is shaken to its core. Why WarGames is the perfect stage Survivor Series. WarGames is the ultimate setting for this feud. It's not just about one-on-one rivalry, it's about loyalty, alliances, and survival inside the most chaotic match structure in WWE. Drew's decision to side with the Vision means Cody Rhodes will need to gather his own army. And that's where things get interesting. Will Cody recruit old allies like Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns? Or will he risk everything by trusting people he's clashed with before Drew, meanwhile, becomes the Vision's ultimate weapon? A powerhouse with both personal motivation and the credibility to make them unstoppable. His addition gives the faction a new edge, making them not just villains, but a legitimate threat. The psychology of Drew's betrayal. At the core of this story isn't just a heel turn, it's a psychological collapse. Drew tells himself he was forced into this corner, that WWE's system and favoritism left him no choice. But deep down, he knows the truth. This isn't justice. It's ego. It's pride. Drew couldn't handle being second best to Cody Rhodes, so instead of proving himself through honor, he's chosen power. Even if it means standing with the very corruption he once despised. That inner conflict makes Drew's story hauntingly human. He's not a villain because he's evil. He's a villain because he's hurt. Cody Rhodes, the other side of the story. For Cody, this isn't just another challenger. It's a mirror. Drew's bitterness forces Cody to reflect on his own success. Has Cody been so focused on finishing his story that he ignored the people who felt crushed beneath it? Maybe he didn't notice how his victories reopened old wounds in men like Drew. This doesn't make Cody the bad guy, but it does make him more complex. If Cody acknowledges Drew's pain while still standing his ground, he becomes more than just a hero. He becomes human. Cody's WarGames challenge. Now, Cody must build a team strong enough and unified enough to stand against the Vision. But the question is, who can he trust? WWE's locker room is full of egos and agendas. Can Cody find warriors willing to fight for something bigger than themselves? Can they match the Vision's brutal efficiency? Especially with Drew leading their charge, every choice Cody makes in assembling his team will reveal who he truly is as a leader, what the build should look like. The coming weeks should show Drew's transformation, not into a mindless follower, but a corrupted version of himself. The Vision shouldn't change him completely. They should amplify his darkness. We should see Drew brutalize opponents, abandon honor, and silence anyone who questions him. Meanwhile, Cody should try to reach the man Drew used to be, pleading for the warrior within to resurface, only to be met with venom and denial. Every promo, every stare down should feel personal and raw, like a man trying to save his former brother-in-arms from his own destruction. The perfect ending. The best possible conclusion isn't Drew's triumph. It's his realization. Maybe Drew gets so obsessed with punishing Cody that he costs his own team the match. Maybe the Vision betrays him when his usefulness runs out. Maybe he's left standing alone, staring at his reflection in disbelief at what he's become. The moment should be quiet, not triumphant. A warrior realizing too late that vengeance destroyed the very thing he fought to protect, himself.